Zac West. I'm with Supreme Lending. We do residential mortgage loans. So when I thought about what I wanted to talk about today, the first thing I did was go to the BNI Facebook page and watch what Matt Cox did to see what he talked about, what I could learn from him or steal from him. Matt did a great job. So he kind of told you guys what our jobs are as loan officers. Talked a lot about credit, different loan programs and things like that. I'll go down a little bit different path. I am a newer member to the group. Have not had a chance to do one-to-ones with all of you guys, so I will not take Janet Cardona's advice a little bit in the new member training class and tell you a little bit about me personally, my family, so you guys know who you're dealing with. I'll get into my team a little bit and then talk about Supreme and good and bad referrals. So I got corporate to send me like a brand standards approved PowerPoint, so I couldn't edit these slides. So that's our vision. We have happy customers. So that's the West family, right? So my wife Kelly is a nurse practitioner. She works at Lebanon. She works on the neurology floor. We've been married for a little over 6 years. And this is our son Callum. We call him Cal, C-A-L. He's 3.5. Ball of energy. He's always on the go, having fun or getting in trouble sometimes. But if I had half the energy he did, I'd probably be a little bit more successful than I am. Wife is currently pregnant. We've got our daughter being due March 23rd. So thank you. And I call her baby girl or call her sister or sis because her dad is very indecisive and I cannot settle on a name. So I will update you guys when I get that figured out. As far as myself, I forgot to talk about myself. I'm a native Memphian. I was born and raised here, been here all my life. Went to Germantown High School, played football a couple of years at Delta State down in the Mississippi Delta, and came back to the University of Memphis, and I've got a degree in logistics and supply chain management. I've done a couple different things in my career, and now that we're in January, I've been doing mortgages for one long, interesting year. So I know you guys, you own your own businesses, your own franchises, you guys are experts in your respective fields, so I would completely understand if there was some natural kind of hesitation to refer business to not only a newer member, but someone's new to their industry. So hopefully I can kind of speak to that and alleviate maybe some of those concerns or questions you guys want to have. I think most everyone in this team or in this room knows that I work as a team. You guys have met Ashley Kuhn-Edwards on the left, Allison Brigman on the right. These ladies are rock stars. They've both been in the mortgage business for about 14 years. So with their 2 14s and my one, we're sitting at about 29, 30 years experience in the group. Ashley on the left is the face of our team. So we're all individually licensed loan officers, but every deal that we work is in Ashley's name, Ashley's license number. So Supreme Lending is a national mortgage banker. We're a relatively large company. We lend over $7 billion a year. And because of our team, Ashley is consistently in the top 5 producers in the entire company. And I don't say that to say like, hey, we do a lot of loans or aren't we great? I more say that to demonstrate that we know what we're doing. And by referring business to me or working with me, you're not working with your typical first guy who's his first year in business. I'm not necessarily a rookie. You're going to make rookie mistakes, right? I am learning. Have learned a bunch in the first year, but I've got a powerful team behind me. We all work on deals together. Every lead that's come in, we talk about it from start to finish. So you are truly working with the team when you're working with me. So a large portion about half of my job is actually doing my job, doing deals, talking to buyers, pre-approving people, going through the loan process. The other half of my job is out kind of hitting the streets, trying to develop new relationships with real estate agents, other referral partners, and then supporting the agents that we do have. These are 2 things that just kind of come up a lot recently that I wanted to touch on. The first one is an open house flyer. This is something that agents really seem to like. If they're going to have an open house, they'll request this from me. I'll pull the purchase price, the address of the property. These are actual photos of the property. We'll have their picture, my picture, and a lot of times they'll want me to estimate the monthly payments. So sometimes I'll just do, like this is an FHA versus conventional, and you can kind of see the monthly payment on that flyer. But it's good for agents when they're having an open house, buyers come in, they walk around, see the house, but they leave with something tangible that they can see the property and see about how much it will cost. Just kind of helps them understand that, like, hey, I can probably do this, or I can afford this home, and hopefully motivate them a little bit to either buy this property or work with the agent to buy another property. Second thing is we have a mobile app, which is really cool. Most of the agents that we work with have this saved to their home screen. You can do a lot of different things with it. You can simply call us, text us. You can share or refer us in the app. If an agent is actually with a buyer and they're ready to get started, you can apply through the app. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes. Super simple, super easy, and you can have kind of know where you stand pretty shortly after that. One of the things I like best about it is it's got a mortgage calculator. So I was talking to an agent the other day, and she said she was showing a house to a buyer. Buyer loved it. Hey, looks great. What do you think it'll cost? Pulled up the app. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's probably about what we're looking at. Buyer said, hey, that sounds great, and we're off to the races at that point. So that's a pretty cool tool that a lot of folks use and like. So, thought I deleted that slide. One thing I definitely wanted to talk about today was our closing time. So I've got application to clear to close on here. Really, when we receive an accepted contract, that kind of starts the time of how long can we close. So our average application to when we issue a clear to close is under 20 days. It's generally between 19 and 20 days, which is moving pretty quick. Our team regularly accepts contracts 14, 15 days out. So for the end of January, for a home to close on the 31st, we're accepting new contracts all the way until like the 14th or 15th. So if you know anything about the business, that's rolling pretty good. Real estate agents are happy because of that, and obviously if you close fast, your close on time, fund on time percentage is going to be pretty good too. So to talk about referrals a little bit, I'll hit bad first. So bad referrals, I think of more in terms of what the buyer is looking to purchase or the type of loan that they need. If anyone who's looking to purchase land, I cannot support them. Mobile homes, I cannot lend on mobile homes. FHA 2 or 3K, not nearly as common as they once were. Supreme does do that, but as a team, we just don't have a ton of experience with it. And I assume there's better people in the marketplace that can kind of help with those. Home equity lines of credit or second mortgage, standalone second mortgages, I cannot support. My license covers anything from 1 to 4 units.
2.
Okay. 1 to 4 units. So 1 unit being a detached home, a condo, a townhome, 2 units being a duplex. If an investor needs to purchase an apartment complex or something like that, I can't support that. Good referrals are people looking to buy with great credit and they've saved some money. 620 credit score, that's kind of where we set our minimum. We can go as low as 580, but it's a little bit more difficult file, so we just kind of broadcast to the public that our minimum credit score is 620. Real estate agents, as you guys know, that we live off of real estate agents. 80-85% of our business comes from real estate agent referrals. But other folks, estate attorneys, divorce attorneys, financial advisors, a lot of times these folks are having conversations with individuals either before or during they're kind of making up their mind to be a potential home buyer. So if someone knows that they're going to buy a home in the near future, they might consult their financial advisor. So we get referrals from those folks as well. Not a ton, but it's kind of like a cherry on top when we get those referrals. I talked about home builders earlier. That's really a goal of mine in 2019 is to focus more on home builders. Apparently I saved an earlier version and I edited the document. Real estate agents, the one target that I'm looking for is Josh Holly of Kaizen Realty. I just found out he was the #2 producing agent at Kaizen. Zach Thomas, the #1 producer, already refers business to us, so I'm going to #2. Josh Holly, I would very much appreciate an introduction to him. I think he sells homes for Grissom Homes as well, who's a builder. But really, if any of you guys have personal relationships with real estate agents or any of my other tier 3s, I would definitely appreciate a warm introduction, a coffee, lunch, whatever it might be. If anyone would happen to have a referral today, I've got I'm bribing you for your business. Yeah, I'm good. Wrapping up. This is a phone booster. So you charge this puppy up. It takes your phone from dead to charged up twice over. So you can stick it in your car, stick it in your purse, and boost your phone up. So any referrals today, I will give out this handy dandy phone booster. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen,